الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. On behalf of Understand Quran Academy, I would like to welcome you to this short course, which is Understand Salah and Begin to Understand Quran the easy way. First of all, let me say Jazakumullah khair for all those who have made arrangements to get this short course delivered or those who informed you about it. And congratulations to those who will be learning this holy book of Quran. Let me tell you a couple of things before we continue. If you copy this CD to a folder, then run next time by double-clicking index.html. All these lessons are available either in this CD or on the website www.understandquran.com. Print them first and keep them in front of you as you're watching these lessons. In that case, inshallah, you will benefit a lot. Also, print the vocabulary card and keep it in your pocket from today onwards. It will be absolutely wonderful addition to your learning. Refer to it just 10-15 seconds at different times of the day, perhaps maybe before or after Salah, and you will see how fast you will be learning this course. And also print the posters and paste them near your office table, dining table, door, or on the refrigerator, and refer to these posters at least for 5-10 seconds, 3 to 5 times a day. One more thing, if you're watching it through this CD, then you can click on the left to watch any topic again and again. That is the beauty of this system. I would like to clarify that there are no copyrights on any of the materials that are developed by me. Just copy or print the books, the CDs, of course this course or any other material. You can get the printed books and CDs and posters and vocabulary card at the address that you see on the screen. On the Academy side, please note that it is all fi sabilillah. There are no personal profits involved in this effort. In fact, my request is you copy the CDs and distribute to as many people as possible, and most importantly, get these courses introduced in your schools. Jazakumullah khair. Now let's continue. In this lesson, we will basically introduce the course to you, and we'll take an ayah from Quran and also talk about our relationship with the Quran and a simple model to interact with the Quran. Let me clarify my position. I have learned from scholars and I am conveying it to general public or school children. In terms of style, the only thing that is different here is we have tried to use modern techniques taken from different approaches like research on brain or lateral thinking or positive thinking or effective living or time and resource management or neuro-linguistic programming or second language learning, latest style of teaching, especially English to foreigners, because a lot of work has been done in English teaching. And also I have reviewed different books on learning Arabic that are published in different countries. And also I have used different teaching models in this course. Let's come to the objectives of this course. To convince you that Quran is easy to learn, to encourage you to recite Quran again and again with understanding, to help in interacting with the Quran and in terms of how to bring it into our lives, and to pray Salah effectively with meanings, with understanding, with feelings, and to generate the team spirit in terms of working for Islam. What will we study? In this short course we will study Surah Al-Fatiha, the last 6 surahs, parts of Salah, and some supplications, ad'iyah, plus grammar rules in every session. How will we study? Each session will be a 15 minutes and we will continue it for 27 sessions, and in each session we will have Quran or Hadith and then grammar and some learning and motivational tips. Our strategy in this short course is that through these common recitations we will learn almost 100 words that occur in the Quran almost 40,000 times. Al-Quran consists of almost 78,000 words, and we will cover approximately 100 words that cover 40,000 times. So in that sense, 50% of the words of the Quran. Let me first come to the difference between understanding Quran versus learning Arabic language. We see at least 4 major differences in our approach. Number 1, we take a smooth start. We start from Salah. Why use any other text when you want to understand Quran? For example, if I want to teach you French, and if I know that you speak something in French every day for 1 hour almost, I will say let us learn that part first. It's a common sense approach, and it is valid for every Muslim man, woman, old and young, and even for a child, because he's also praying Salah. The second difference is we focus on listening and reading. You see, language learning has 2 dimensions, reception and production. In terms of reception, we listen or we read. In terms of production, we speak or we write. When it comes to language learning, we have to focus on all these 4 areas. But in understanding Quran, we focus only on 2. And research shows that it involves less effort compared to focusing on the 4 areas. So we'll just focus on listening and reading. Our aim is to help you understand Quran as quickly as possible. Our course is of 200 hours, and this is the starting course. Third difference is we give more focus on vocabulary. Just the way a child learns a language. You don't teach a child grammar. He just learns the words first and then starts attaching them. First he says water, and after some time he says bring water. Now if you tell him, water is a noun and bring is a verb, and if you keep explaining this way, perhaps he will never speak for another 10 years. So our focus is more on vocabulary and less on grammar. Otherwise we can teach the grammar also, but it will make the course very complicated and very threatening, I would say. For example, let's take the word yu'minun. From surf side, it is ghaib, it's jama', it's mudhakkar, it is mahmuz, it is from bab if'al, and its nahwi explanation is it is fi'l mudari' marfu' bi thubut an-nun li'annahu min al-af'al al-khamsa, wa that is before noon is dhamir muttasil fi mahal raf' fa'il. If I teach like this, perhaps 90% of the students will run away. And also in grammar, we give more emphasis on sarf and less emphasis on nahw. Sarf is word construction. For example, fa'ala, fa'alu, fa'il, maf'ul, if'al. That is sarf, how to make different words from root letters. You will learn a lot in this one, and we will give less emphasis on nahw, which is sentence construction. Why? Because we are familiar with the topics of Quran. For example, if I teach you Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, Alhamdu, all praise, Lillahi, be to Allah, Rabb, the Lord, Al-Alameen, of the worlds. Rabb means Lord, Alameen is worlds. Now I don't think you will ever translate it like praise be to Allah, worlds of the Lord. I don't think you will ever do it in your life. Why? Because you know the message. You don't have to be told that Rabb is mudaf and Alameen is mudaf ilayh and so on. And also we are learning from existing Quran translations, so it is easy for us to connect with Arabic, and more accurately we are learning to repeat the translation rather than translation itself.